How are you doing, Zach? Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm an apprentice here at the training center, and previous to this, I got an undergraduate degree in financial interest. So now I'm here. I considered this to be a better option. So now I'm going through the apprenticeship program, and come journeyman, I should be looking pretty good.
Okay. How did you hear about the Carpenters apprenticeship program?
I had some family in the trades, but carpenter specific, I actually Googled it, and I Googled what local was closest to me at the time, and that I got Chicago, local 13. So.
Okay, great. When you were in high school, did they have any information about the apprenticeship program that you could have compared it against going into college?
Unfortunately, no. And I went to high school not too far from the school, and if I would have known, I maybe could have made a wiser decision sooner. So I'm very happy I got my undergraduate degree. That's something I'll always have. I'm proud about that, but I could have saved a lot of money if I would have just went right into the program.
Okay. Can you compare your experience getting into the apprenticeship against what you had with your engineering job, the kind of income you're making now compared to then?
Yeah, so right now I'm set by the time I hit journeyman to do really well as far as the income that I'll be making. When I was an engineer, I was the title was actually a laser automation field service engineer, and I was doing about 70 a year. I was getting paid salary, so even if I worked more than 40 hours a week, I would still only get my salary pay. So when I fought for hourly, they tried to really lowball me on that because they knew that I would have to be working more than 40, and it's just kind of corporate greed stuff. They just really wanted to take advantage of me. So here in the UBC working, we get treated fairly as far as the hours that we work and if we're working past 40, etc. So after doing the math, I figured to get where I would want to be financially, it would take probably about 10 years with our annual raises, depending if the company I was working for made budget or not. So after about 4 years of being a field engineer, I sort of ran the math and figured this was a way better route to go.
Okay, and how can you compare the benefits that we have within the Union Carpenters Health and Welfare Program and Pension Program? How do those compare against what you had working for the company that you were with?
Oh, that's not even, you can't even compare. A lot of times, at least with my experience with corporations, they try to put you as a contract employee. So you essentially have no benefits, and if you want to pay into them, you're paying a lot of money. By the time I got hired on full time, I was still paying into my insurance, which wasn't nearly as good as what UBC or the program has to offer as what we offer. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think we have Blue Cross Blue Shield PPO.
Yes.
So it's essentially top, 5% in the country. So we have, top of the line insurance, and it's absolutely great for us and all of our members and everyone going through.
Great. So what's the most fulfilling part of the day while you're working with your tools on the job that you're working? What do you enjoy most about the job as a carpenter?
Maybe sounds cliche, but I enjoy being able to do something and then saying like, hey, I did that. That's something I actually did. So right now I'm working in the NEMA building, downtown Chicago, which is, I believe it's the largest residential building going up, or second largest. And we're doing a lot of high-end millwork there. And it's something that I can drive by and say like, hey, I actually did that, as opposed to working in an office and just kind of doing busy work for a boss or, someone that's above me on the totem pole.
Great, thank you very much. Thank you for sharing your story with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, appreciate you. My name is Zach Heinritz. I'm a first-year apprentice. I'm in Local 13, and I'm here with the UBC.
Cut.
Great.
Perfect.